Hello Lynxers, it's Dark Lynx108. Welcome back to OpenRCT2. Welcome to the scenario that's gonna be annoying to do. Unfortunately, and the annoying thing is this is the only one like this in the alpha scenario pack. This is Kinling World. After your spendings in the last park, you are now tasked with a loan in this tract of land. I mean, look at this thing. This land is strange. It is going to take a while, but I'm sure I can pull it off. I need to repay my loan and achieve a park value of 450,000. Now, in under 400,000 square feet. Now, the park value goal is fairly easy to get. We start with $16,000 money. This is not. We have a $712,000 loan. Now, with 7% loan interest. Now, 7% loan interest isn't bad, but when you paired it with a $712,000 loan, that adds up quite quickly. And let's see what we've got to start with. We're going to do this first. We have that. A couple gentle rides. Some roller coasters. Some thrill rides. And a lot of them we haven't seen yet. Like almost all these water rides we have not seen yet. And we have some of these as well. So yeah. I think my plan is for this first year to just not fork out any money. See if I can do it in year one, and if I can't, see if I can turn a profit in year one. So this first part will be me figuring out how to basics first. So we're not going to start the game yet because that's going to be money that would be an expense. So put down 2 restrooms, 2 information kiosks, and these will be at $20 so I can get maximum amount of money, and these $1. In the middle, which will be here, I'll add some food, chili dogs and fries, corn on the cob stall, a popcorn cart. I don't have a drink stall, which is really annoying. We'll do that for now. So chilled Dr. Fries have, popcorn. So we have popcorn and popcorn. Oh yeah, that's gonna help. Corn on the cob stall, which is more fries. Seafood stall, $2.10. Not sure what I was trying to do there. And yeah. So my idea, we need a cash screen too, which we'll place here. Now the reason why I am paused is because I need to figure out how to get money very quickly. And normally I would say I'd just build a whole bunch of launch free falls, but I don't have launch free falls. So we're gonna do micro corkscrews. The Giga Looper cars on the other are problematic, however, because they're very big. I say very big, though. They can support 3 cars for this, which is no, it's not. Yeah, they only support 1 car, which is not ideal. So I would have to do something like that to get a 2-car train. So yeah. Yeah, so that's basically how that's going to be like. One extra station tile. And put down lots of micro corkscrews. Can I edit the terrain? Yes, I can. So we'll have. I was gonna. Yeah, I was predicting that I would need about 9 micro corkscrews to get up to the amount, to actually get a decent profit going, and also get enough guests in order to maintain a profit too. Oh, it's not again. Alright, so here's number 5. Now, for some reason, going this direction. Because that makes sense. I think I can't remove trees. Oh yeah, I can, because I can remove that. Maybe I can't. I don't know yet. 6. And I don't want an inverted coaster. The reason why I'm doing micro corkscrews is because I want to have enough money and enough guests coming in to actually, have this work. And the micro corkscrews allow for anyone the possibility to actually get on these coasters. One more to go. And then after that, I'll put down a couple of gentle rides and thrill rides that we have not seen before. Not the car ride, not yet immediately, that is. There we go. Now here's the 9 mini micro corkscrews, yes. Now we get them all set up. I have this feeling, of course, when I'm filming, that Opie will leave. So it always happens when I'm filming for some reason. So here is. I'm gonna get them all set up with the powered launch. Yeah, there he goes. Yay! Why does that always happen when I start filming? Like, come on now. Yeah, if I wasn't filming, he would probably stay here for another 2 hours. And nope, that's not happening apparently. I think that's all of them. Now I just need to make sure I have 1 train with 2 cars. 1 train, 2 cars. Now the good thing is these have a high excitement, which is nice. Doot 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 doot. So annoying. Apparently the soft guest cap is 350, which does not make sense. So, that. As you can see, the price we have now is the amount of money we have left is $9,990. We have dark blue. Well, interesting watercolor. I think we've had this before, actually, remember, right? Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to make these unique with each one. Pink. Look at all the spinny things, yes. Now we need to add. Oh yeah, that's a problem. Can I even do something here? We have this pathway. Now I guess that's large senior, so I'll remove that. If I have, oh wow, look at this large tower. I don't know. I don't think I have that. Oh, no, I have it in the damn tower. Yeah, dude, it's right here. I'll just relocate it. I'll place it over here instead. It's a long queue line. Doot doot doot. This will require me to actually do work by doing that. Doot doot doot. Actually, I need to do this. So do that. Not ideal. A single tile key line there. But yes. This will just head back this direction to meet up with that. Oh, it's coming again. Hello. Hi. Hello. Want to be back on my bed? You're in the worst spot for me to pick you up. Seriously. Get on my bed. There you go. Jeez, he is annoying right now. There you go. Good lay down. Be good. There you go. Yes. Anyways, yes, that was Opie's appearance in the in this episode, and probably the whole park here. So there's where that's going to come from. Yeah, look at all that. And I still need to add these because of all the eating choices right here. Because there's nothing on the paths that aren't immediately. So yeah. I guess we'll do something like that then. Next up, we'll get some staff. 6 handymen will do because we have 2 that needs mow. 3 mechanics, 2 security guards, and an entertainer. There we go. Now, we start up the game officially. So rock style music will be there. Soft gas cap decrease 105 with all the stuff that's going on over there. There we go. Open. We need as many guests as possible. Oh yeah, now. Not that. We need to do this. Brown and blue. Okay. Alright. And now we need to set all the prices to $4 for every single one of these. And you'll see why I did this in a minute. Because of how much loan interest is paid off. Now, the second version of this is even more difficult than this. So, I think that would be absolutely impossible without having a much larger amount of starting money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's all 9. Alright. Here they all come. Cynthia C's there. Corpse Roller is 9. Which one's 9? 9 is... Oh, that one. I forgot this one needed a queue line. There we go. Now we can start adding usual stuff. The bus stop is interesting. It's a flying carpet reskin, but look, yeah, the first time I put one down so far. So I'll put it down over here. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, I'll put it down here then. Bus stop 1. They made a neural create to this one, as you can see. No changes yet, but I will do 11 swings on the bus. No, not 11 swings on the bus stop. We'll do 16 swings on the bus stop. $3. Oh, the Wild West show, which will now have you have 1,000 guests possible in this place. Alright. Yeah, this is a circus. I can't really do much with this. But I have put it down before when there was not anything playing. 80 cents to start with. That makes complete sense. Hello, we got Atomic Gun right here, which will we'll have 12 rotations on open. $1.99. Alright. I'll give every single one of these a name as well. We're going to classify this as ints, this as ape, this as D, this as co, this as 1, this one would be despair, this will be clav. Which one doesn't have a name yet? This one doesn't, this one doesn't. These are the last two that don't have it though. Yeah. And then H3. Intimate LS and launch coaster for the gig coaster is what we're getting first. Okay. Yes. So as you can see, our loan interest is ridiculous. For 1 month, we are taking out practically $6,000 a month. That means I need a ride income profit of, well, a total profit of at least like $7,000 to to pretty much break even. Which is actually ridiculous. That's why I need as many guests as possible before I can even put down any new good coaster types. And we need something for indoors. There we go. Yeah, we're now $600 in negatives. So yeah, we consumed $6,000, 6 plus this and that. I'm not sure why that's already up to 714. Yeah, but that's basically about 7,500 right there. That's why I think this might be doable, but it'd be really difficult. This is my first attempt on this, and thankfully this is not a scenario which I have to work fast. But if you don't want to use cheat, then this will be almost impossible. I like this color of this to be cinema. I gotta get this set up in time before I don't have money to put it down. Anything else. So this will feature Storm Chasers, the film, and Open. $240 for the price for that. Yeah, we now have a soft guest cap and almost 1,200 guests, and no one's basically here yet. And now we're at $1,400 in negatives. So now what we have is all we get. Now when it starts raining, I'll probably be able to make a lot more money. But right now we don't have that many guests yet, so I hope that the rain won't happen until we get close to the soft guest cap amount of guests. Now after this, I'll build regular coasters because you can see there's a lot of different unique coaster types I want to try. Like the social distancing wooden roller coaster. That's just hilarious. And then we have Mine Train diesel locomotive, which I don't think I've built that yet. With that variant. These are actually designed not to be these are designed not to actually be like suspended swing coaster cars. They're actually designed to be used for custom Ferris wheels by shoestringing. And so that's why we have this. But I'm not sure if I could, if this would work or not. It'd be interesting, to say the least. Oh yeah, they're leaving. Yep. Okay. See, in March alone, we made $1,200. Ouch. I don't even know how much money guests spawn with. 82, 72, 62. Is it 62 to 92 or is it 52 to 82? $61. It's 62, yeah. $72, $82. Still don't know yet. 62 to 82 is the current values we know so far. 92. Okay, it's $62 to $90. Despair. That is a low intensity rating of 3.8. I mean, all these have 3.8. Okay. So we'll see how much money I'm getting. We're getting bicycle right for the Mission Railroad. That makes sense. Yes. Okay. Well, that didn't take long. X3's already broken down. Yes. It's gonna take a while until we get to a point where we aren't consuming $16,000 of, well, $7,000 worth of expenses for the most part. And the mechanic too. Do these guys sound hungry or thirsty? I wasn't actually paying attention when I was looking at the price. So these guys start off a little bit hungry. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, this particular year will be a pretty short one, I think. Yes. Even on month 2, in which we made almost $5,000 in ride tickets, we still lost $2,600. But that's because we don't have all the guests here yet. Because the soft guest cap is 1,194 guests, which will easily take another 3 to 4 months to get up to that point. I'm gonna wait another month or so if we can get to a break-even point. Because if not, I'll just fast forward to the end of the year, because I won't be able to do much at all. Just so that it's pretty much impossible without increasing the amount of money to have. Yeah. Like in year 2, I'll probably do a massive building spree once I get the new amount of money. Which involved me building this, one of these, and maybe 1 or 2 of those. Let's see how much this will be. Yes. Alright. Hey, we are actually gaining money. Look at this. We've not even at 400 guests yet, and it looks like we're finally at a break-even point. Yeah, we're very close to the break-even point already in May. That is good, and the product value is already at 202,000. So we're already halfway there. Park value. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna wait till the park value reached 450,000 with the $712,000 loan. Then I would start paying off the loan. So as you can see, a company value is negative 511,000. We're getting Thomas Annie Claire above image rare. Hey, the first image rare thing that I can actually build, and it's not a sedan, a workman, or bicycle. Although actually, we have the Japan Railways 209-500, which is actually a proper railroad vehicle. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. Dun dun dun. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Wow, let's do that. Okay. Yeah. Breaking even. This is good. I think I calculated fairly close to what I needed. Now, we just need the kick from rain, and we haven't gotten any rain yet. Alright. Yeah. It looks like, for this particular scenario, it is possible to not only break even, but start making a profit. You just have to be extremely micromanaging at the very beginning. So, we went from 1,200 in March to almost 5,000 in April to... Let's see what the grand total for May will be. $7.3 thousand, and we only lost $81.40. So that means the break-even point was almost about $7,500, and we're very close to it, as you can see, that is a good sign. So I'm gonna speed up the game and see what happens. Hey, there's some rain. We've got boost from the rain. Because the rain helps a lot because the umbrellas are $20, which is way more than all the roller coasters. Yeah, look at that. We're actually almost in the white. Oh well, we almost got to out of the red from that. Hey, we just got into the white out of the red, and now here's more rain. Now we got a ball play area to build as well. Look at that, we've got 3,000. Yeah, we're almost out of the negatives, which means we can start building again. Slowly. Now, a ball play area is what I'll probably build first. It's cheap, and it's indoor ride. So we're working in the rain. There we go. Our first new construction since March. Wow. This is a treat. A brand new ride. Actually, I have 2 buildings. Open! For 60 cents. Look at how much money I'm getting. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna pause again so I can build a Ferris wheel. Wait, no, I don't have a Ferris wheel. Wait, no, I don't have a Ferris wheel. I was gonna put that here, wasn't I? Large rainforest tree in the way. Really? So I'm gonna pause. Do that. There we go. Here is the next new ride. Oh. This is the most amount of trouble for the terrain I've had in a while. There we go. Ferris wheel 1 will be going in backward rotation. And do this, 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 and this. And open. 1,261 guests. And just in time, too. $1.60. We got 2 new additions. Look at that, we made almost $10,000. $5,000 in umbrellas and another $6,000 in ride tickets. So we made a $2,000 profit. Our first profit since we started. Wow. And more rain's on the way. This is good. Wee. The problem's when we run out of guests to buy umbrellas. That's gonna be a problem. I guess next up we'll put one of these down. Some dodgems, another indoor ride. We had to pause again so we can put down the pathways. I want to be a little bit slim with my stuff here. And there we go. And then we get some of these. Bumper Cars 1, which is in all blue apparently, will feature 16 cars at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That seems ridiculous. A minute and 60 seconds. That's just 2 minutes. Alright. So have these blue and open. And just in time. Ooh. Popularity is going down, but that's because it keeps raining and there's not much I can do. Got this either. So yeah. Now, one thing that I've noticed, we're getting guidance something, is we don't actually have any drink stalls. This sells 2 things. This sells just fries, although they're called corn on the top for some reason. This sells 2 different sets of popcorn. And then I don't have that. This is for the tentacles, and then we have this, which I don't have either. Yeah. There we go. Now we're gonna continue this. Continue this for a little bit, and then we start building some more stuff. I think our next bet will be to build the car ride because I want to try out the car ride. Pretty much. That's gonna be a tiny station. Oops. Let's do this then. What? Really? I hope that's long enough to get the excitement bonus. Caveman Cars by the Amazing Earl. Apparently I have a maximum of 12. I don't know if this will be good or not. We'll find out. Test. I can't change the colors of this because this is the first time I built a card out of these cars. Do 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 do. Okay. So it is possible to get into the white. Now the other scenario, which I'll talk about now because it'll be a while until we get to it. It basically has the same situation except we have even less starting money. The loan is a bit smaller, but the loan interest is ridiculous, and you fork out about $10,000 to $12,000 in loan interest. But I think you do have launch free falls, which is good. So this is definitely not ideal. But I am finally now in a good situation for me to start building a larger layout. Let's try that. So this apparently only has 4 cars. What? Alright. I'll keep 12 cars, this time I'll do 8 seconds. Here we go. $2,000, yay! Well, was that the soft guess cap? The original soft guess cap, too. Killer whale submarine ride. Yeah, I have enough water here to also put down the water ride stuff, too. Let's actually start the first proper expansion, which is going to be a pathway over to here. Right? No, not there. To here. And then we'll have a little bit of a clear this out a little bit. There we go. And do that. There we go. Do 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 do. Yay! How much time have I spent on this first episode for? Almost 43 minutes already. Ooh, this is gonna be a long year one. H3 broke down. Really? This one again? Wow. 20 minutes for you. Are the mechanics flooded so far? Well, they might have been. Not now. This might still not be long enough. No, it's just, okay, good, it's just long enough. Alright. Good. Now that we have this, we can put down, yeah, all 4 of these, I need to test them out. All 4 boat variations we have. So this first one here is going to be very easy. Do. This one, I mean, swimming pool, no. Hobie Cats, this is interesting. Racing recreation. Small catamaran used for racing and recreation. So we have 6 of these. Open. Look at them. Also, new expansion means a restroom! Or boys' washroom in this case. Thank you, Harry Potter. And this is where I put the roast sausage stall. And the wonton soup stall. think these are based off of bumper boats. Bumper boat behavior. Look at that. I think something else just broke down. 8 broke down. Oh no! Yeah, there's enough water here to put down all 4 of the boat hire variations. Hopefully. I don't need to do the submarine ride, but I do need to do this, all 4 of these, and that. We get a new roller coaster for the first time. Still have not gotten a drink stall yet. But we're not currently getting any complaints that we need to get a drink stall yet. The park value has been around the 200,000 range. Oh, now people are talking about the path. Oh, hello, yeah. I can't do much with the current crew of 6 handymen at the moment. I don't want to hire more handymen at this present moment in time. There we go. Ape still hasn't been fixed. Where is Mechanic 2? And why are you the only mechanic doing anything? Have these two done stuff? They've inspected 6 rides. He's actually fixed a ride. Okay. I haven't used all the land yet, and yeah. What is this guy doing? Why do you think? Oh, this must be one of the handyman who was mowing. And then. Okay. Corkscrew roller coaster. Oh, we weren't even supposed to have the corkscrew roller coaster yet. We were supposed to. Yeah. I was only supposed to have the twister coaster, so I thought I'm launch coaster here, not the corkscrew coaster. So I'm getting the regular corkscrew coaster cars now. That would mean I'd have to. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Let's get the go-kart track going because that will be the first major ride in a while. I'm thinking the first proper coaster will be placed there. Oh no, 1 broke down. Actually, this is fine because I can do that, yeah. This will be the first proper expensive ride that I'll be putting in the park since I started this park. I guess the only solution is to go down. Atomic Gun Ride 1 broke down. Oh no. Hey, rain! That's good. That's a pretty tight layout, I must admit. There we go. Corkscrew roller coaster is now available. Yeah, I can do like that and that. Oh, and the negatives again. Oh no! What will I ever do? Oh, actually, I need to put this here. This is gonna have 4 laps in it. I didn't even know that was broken. Why does this still hasn't been fixed? We can't just gonna fix it right now. How many? Oh, no, don't do that. 19, so 24 then. So here's the go-karts. I'm going to edit them so that they're going to be a little bit more unique. Maximum speed will be 58. Acceleration will be 85. That'd be quite... Whoa. 85. And mass will be only 84. There we go. Open the go-karts. I'm hoping I can charge $6. Oh, $6.60 for this. $6.60. Yeah. Yeah, now we're getting complaints with drinks. Yeah. Probably the best roller coaster. That was quick. Alright. Oh, now no one wants to pay $2.40 for this, which means I can put down multiple 3D cinemas now. 3D Cinema 2. Cities number 2. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do that. There we go. I see issues with oh my goodness, look at the cleanliness issues. And that. So this will be featured the Mouse Tales movie, and will stay at $2 from there. Yep. Go-karts going. Oh, look how fast the go-karts are. Car 6 is in the lead. Pretty good pace, actually. Alright. It's going quite well, actually. Scenery and theming's next. Oh, of course it is. Do. That will limit those boats to that section. And then this boat hire here will feature the Hogwarts Enchanted boats. Oh, I can only put down 5 of them, apparently. There we go. Only 2 minutes to do 4 laps. That's pretty good. Okay. Yay, we finally started making profit. But the park value is really not so good, doing too good at this point. Okay. Okay. I was seriously thinking this would be annoying. Yeah, annoying to work with. Looks like no one's. Yeah, no one wants to pay $2. Okay, that's a good start. First aid counter, yeah. There we go. Wait. No. No. Okay. So in year 1, we went from a really terrible start to a really amazing setup here. Yeah, we're making enough even without. Now at this point, we're making enough without the umbrellas to actually survive, pretty much. Yeah, $6,083.60 of loan interest is ridiculous. But yeah. So next up, we have the first major project, a new roller coaster that isn't just. Oh, the chance. Oh, there's the proper cards I can use for the that. Okay. Okay. No, one broke down again. 20 minutes view. Jigsaw's Canadian. Okay. See, I don't think a wooden coaster work here. I think I'll have to put the mine train coaster. The wooden coaster I'll try to fit over here. Alright, that's it. Year 1. Year 2 is next. Thank you, Lynx, for watching this OpenRCT2, and I'll see you Lynx later.